What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's been a minute. I'm about to go to Walmart, pick up a couple things, and on the way there we're gonna talk a little bit about the car. As you can see, the car looks very different, and I have made a couple changes. I don't even have the Coaster Extremes anymore. The car is on a dump setup. She's loud. I try to get some shots from my phone.
I'd finally get to show everyone that I was more. And look what you unleashed.
It's been a really long time ever since I made a video. Excuse the mess. I don't have my passenger seat, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with the cold start. And it is a little cold. It was actually very hot during the week of Christmas, so I think this week is supposed to get a little bit cold, but not too cold. But let's go ahead and start with a cold start. YouTube, I don't know if it's gonna be hard to hear me, but I'm gonna try and speak a little bit louder because I don't have my exhaust anymore. So the current setup is obviously long tube headers, off-road X pipe, no cats, and it's dumped right at the axles. And I did sell my Coaster Extremes because I did change my mind on what I wanted to do with the car. I do want to have like a NA build Gen 1. If you followed me a while back, you do know that I used to have a ball setup. Well, I did change that like a couple months ago. I now do have a ported corporate jet with a monoblade throttle body and a Rev Auto 5-inch intake. And this is like the supreme setup you can go for these Gen 1s or any Mustang. And for what's done to it, it moves out pretty good. I do have quite a bit of weight reduction. The stock K member is out. I do have a BMR K member. Every weight you can think of taking out, I've taken it out, but I don't want to make the car like a tin can. Obviously there's nothing wrong with having a tin can, but for me, I think I will leave the weight reduction. Just the passenger seat is out. I'm still gonna keep the back seats in because I try to drive the car without the back seats and I just can't do it. Also, the car actually did go through like 3 tuners or 4 tuners, and I ended up coming back to my first tuner, PvP tuning, and he was able to get the car to drive like stock. Obviously, the tuning has to be very precise if you're gonna go with the monoblade throttle body. I kind of wish a lot of people spoke about it a little bit more, but nobody really does. The tuning has to be very precise, otherwise the car is gonna have a lot of issues if you go with a monoblade throttle body versus if you were to go with a twin 69 and your car is gonna be fine no matter who tunes the car. As you can see, my car does not stall when coming to a stop, but that was an issue I was having before. I don't know what PPP did, but after he sent me the last tune, my car has not stalled, and now it just drives like stock. Alright y'all boys, I'm about to go to Walmart. When I do come back, we are gonna talk a little bit more about the car. Sheesh. Alright y'all, we got some groceries secured and I'm gonna head back home. As much as I want to modify this car, I still want to keep it comfortable to where I can still get groceries, drive around with AC, heater and everything. And I do have a drag pack on. It's gonna start raining, but that should be good. Okay, I was supposed to go racing 2 days ago, but I ended up working late. When I got home, I was tired and I didn't feel like going anymore. But the one time I did take the car out racing, the driver's side mat did get stuck under my throttle. So every time I was hitting the gas, it felt like my car was hitting a wall. Like it felt like my car was pulling timing. So I thought my shit was just fried. When I was taking the exit on the freeway, that's when I noticed the carpet. It was wedged under the throttle. So the whole time I was racing, I was not completely fully wide open throttle, which the car did pretty good if I was not racing wide open throttle. I was able to be neck to neck with their S650 Mustang 10R80 on E85, and I think he has headers too. The runs, I felt my car like hit a wall pretty bad, which obviously At the time, I didn't know, but it was the driver's side mat. You know, but this thing eats up pretty good. She drives very good right now. I'm very happy with my new tune. I actually got this tune like 2 or 3 days ago, because what was happening was my car was doing pretty good if I'm like going wide open throttle, but when I go to 5th gear, my RPMs would drop to like 3,500, but they would drop pretty low, which obviously that's gonna cost you when you're racing. So whenever you guys tune your cars, make sure you take it up all the way to like 150, 160. You know, just so the tuner verifies that it's good high-end. And in my case, my tuner did change a couple things, and now she runs like a dream, drives like a dream, and I'm very happy with my tune. Pop the hood when I get home, so I can show you guys what the setup is looking like. The car has grown my Instagram page, my car Instagram page, not my personal page. And man, a lot of people do support me. A lot of people do give me advice. You know, I appreciate y'all boys. Cold out right now, so hopefully the next video I'll be able to do some pulls. But man, she runs like a dream, drives like a dream. I do have a check engine light because I do have my E85 deleted, and the shop that did it, they cut the wires, so I'm pretty sure that's why I have that check engine light. I think I'll probably make like another video to go more in depth of like everything that's done to the car, because it has changed a lot from the last time I was making videos with it, from the last time I was racing it. And I was supposed to go to Mexico, but obviously your boy works too much, so that's gonna have to wait. Alright, I just got home. I'm about to pop the hood and show y'all boys. I do recommend getting dumps if you don't already have them. Just make sure you keep your back seats, because the noise will drive you crazy. I know some people don't mind, but if you're like me, please keep your back seats. They don't weigh that much, and they're gonna make you love your car even more, because the noise is just too much without the back seats. I'm gonna pop the hood and I'm gonna show you guys the setup. It might be like a little bit dirty, and then I'll see you guys in the next video, which probably is gonna be some sort of racing or hard pulls, obviously when the weather is way nicer and I have traction. But let's go ahead and pop the hood, and that's gonna be it for this video. I'm about to do a walk around, and so you guys can hear what she sounds like. chassis tuned by the best. Alright. My neighbors are actually pretty cool about me having a loud car. Obviously, I'm still very respectful, so that matters a lot. But yeah, guys, let me see if you guys can see the car. Oh, there it is. So this is the new setup. A ported corporate jet, monoblade throttle body. This is a discontinued intake. It's a 5-inch rev auto intake. I don't know if you guys can see, but look at the size of that thing. And this thing whistles when it's like sucking in the air. It's almost like before I do a pull, I can just hear just the air like rumming in. Obviously, as you can see, my evap is deleted. Yeah, she is a little bit dirty, but man, this thing looks crazy as fuck. This thing looks crazy. But yeah, guys, this is just a little quick video. I was heading to Walmart. I'm about to go back in because I was not made to stay out in the cold. I can't really do that shit. But I'll see you guys in the next video.
You see a hurricane coming, you have to get out of the way. But when you're in a Jaeger, you can fight the hurricane.